about the other side of life in Enschede through the perspective of foreigners. Now, we all might know that World War II was a very cruel life, and they were lived in a very uncomfortable life back then. However, as people that live in this era, we can only imagine without really knowing their feeling back then, because we're now living in this peaceful world. It's just we don't realize it. And in this exhibition, you will see the life during the bombardment tragedy through the three different perspectives. Now you all might be wondering, why the bombardment? As we visited the Memory Museum, we realized and engaged through the feeling of their life back then. We realized that they were living in that uncomfortable life. We really feel that they were scared back then, especially through the bombardment tragedy. And we would like to offer the feeling that we have to yours, so that you could appreciate your life even more. Because eventually, after seeing those tragedy in the Memory Museum, we really appreciate our life now. Now moving on to the perspectives. The first one will be the civilian. In this civilian perspective, you will see the pictures of life back then and the life nowadays. As comparison, you will see how the crash of the house were crashed down because of the bomb. You will see how the road were broke because the bomb were dropped in that place. And to the nowadays life, you can see that we are living in a beautiful city. And with that perspective, we really hope that you will appreciate your life even more. The second perspective would be the Jewish in hiding. In this perspective, you will see how the Jews were very scared back then, that they have to hide even when they hear the sound of a knocking door. They were lived in that kind of place that they have no freedom, while now we're living in our free life and we have the rights to choose our own path. And the last perspective would be the soldier. The soldier perspective will be about the Allied soldier, how they dropped the bomb to this beautiful city. They did it by mistake, because they meant to bomb Germany. However, they thought that Enschede was part of the Germans. And in case that the mistake won't happen, that tragedy also won't happen. Now please let me take all of you to experience a short tour to our exhibition through the civilian perspective.